Hello and welcome back to another video. Here in the UK we're under yet another cold snap, so everything is frozen, so can't do much with the horses this week. So I thought I would do a beginner's guide to ridden showing. So this is just for the beginners, the local level riding club shows, just what would be expected of you at that level. Of course there will be changes slightly to depending on what breed of horse you have, what class you're doing, but this is just a little beginner's guide. A show season is coming round shortly. It will just give you a rough idea of what you've got to do in the show ring so you can get practicing to head off to the shows come spring. So first of all, when you go into your class, you will be asked to lead off into the ring on the right rein. Everyone goes around on the right rein and you'll start at walk. Doesn't matter what class you do, this is how you all start off. You start off in walk, the judge will have a good look at you all, and then the steward will ask you to move up into trot. So you all start trotting round the outside of the ring all together. And then in most classes, you will not do this in the novice class. If you're doing the novice beginner class, I do have another video on my channel. I'll link it up here in the cards on how to do a walk trot ridden class. I'll link that here for you to go and check out. So everyone else other than the novice and the lead rein class will walk and trot round together, and then the judge will ask you to canter round together. So you go off in canter, again the judge will have a good look at you, and then the steward will stick her hands up and signal you to go up the diagonal and change your rein. So when she stands there, you come back down into trot, change your rein, and then straight away pick up left rein canter, and then you immediately canter round on the left rein. And then once she's had a good look at you in the canter, they will ask you to come back down to walk. Very rarely will you have to show a trot on the left rein at local level on the go round. So once she's had a look at you all at the go round, you will then be lined up. Some judges just pull in any order. Some judges do pull in the order that they think you would be in, just from what she's seen on the go round. But you then line up in the middle of the ring, where she will pull you out one by one to look at you properly. Your horse's conformation, and then your way of going in your individual show. I will add in some videos here now of Champ at a local show recently, so you can see, I'll do a voiceover on it, so you can see as he's going round what is expected of you. So the judge will ask you a few basic questions, just such as how old is your horse and what you've done with them. And then once you've finished talking, she will ask you to lead off. Start off in walk. You don't get to see much of the walk pace, so give it a good few walk strides. Nice and straight, so she can look from behind, and then hop off into the trot, and then we go off onto the right rein. You need to show trot and canter on both the left and the right rein. So the easiest way to do it is to do 2 figure of 8. So we come round to the figure of 8 in the trot, change rein, and then go back on to the left rein trot. And then we come back up the diagonal again. And excuse the transition, Champ is young and novice, but we pop him up into a canter. Canter that half of the figure of 8. And then back down the diagonal again through in trot. And then we pick him up onto the left rein canter. Most classes, such as the traditional, the M&Ms, the hunter types will do a gallop along this long side. And then you come back down into trot again and walk. And then you halt for the judge. I like to be a bit of a distance away from the judge, so I'm not up in her face. She can see the whole picture of me and the horse. And then halt, get them to stand still and salute. So I just thought I'll go for it a second time. So use as much space as you can. Of course, when you're out on grass, you've got a lot more space than in the school. So a few walk steps, nice trot up that end on the right rein, come up the diagonal and change to the left rein in trot. And then back up the diagonal and then ask for the right rein canter. As I say, he's young and novice, but he'll get there. And then back up the diagonal again and ask for the left rein canter. And then the gallop for the classes that do gallop. And then back to trot, down to walk, and then halt and salute.
Thank you. Good boy.
So that's the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If there's any other videos that you'd like to see me do, then just comment them down below and I can make them for you. But yes, show season is nearly here, so we're just getting prepared for it now. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe.